So how does a payroll tax cut sit with Republicans? Let's ask Senate Republican Conference Chair, Wyoming Senator John Barrasso. Senator, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Would you sign on to a new stimulus relief bill if it didn't have a payroll tax cut?
Well, David, thank you very much for having me. What we want to do is get people back to work, young people back to school, and we're focused on legislation that will do that in a safe and sensible way. We also need to save lives, and that means in terms of testing, in terms of treatment, in terms of a vaccine. And then for a bill, I want to make sure it also includes liability insurance and protection for schools, for our healthcare workers, and for the mom and pop businesses that are trying to stay open. With regards specifically to a payroll tax cut, it is one tool in the toolbox that works. It helps people who do have jobs keep more of their hard-earned money. It would probably add to 2 or 3 million new jobs because it'd make it more cost efficient for employers to hire people. So there are absolute benefits to doing it.
All right, but just
there
to
are
put
other
a
things
fine,
that we
just
need
to put a
do as
fine
well.
point on it, it doesn't sound like the absence of a payroll tax cut in the bill would be a deal breaker for you.
No, it wouldn't be a deal breaker. There are a number of different things that we can do to help people get back to work and help young people get to school. That is one. I think one of the things we need to do is make sure we stop paying people more to not work than to go to work. We have this bonus, this unemployment insurance bonus, that expires in 11 days. Right. Nancy Pelosi, David, wants to extend it for another 6 months. 3 out of 4 people getting these payments, these bonus payments, would be getting more to not work than to go to work.
But Senator,
we can't do that.
The absence of that, the absence of extending that $600 federal bonus for unemployment might be a deal breaker for Democrats.
Well, it's hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars of expenses to be paid by taxpayers. And we know from the economists that it would likely keep 10 million workers out of work. That would be a terrible impact on our economy. It may be a deal breaker for the Democrats, but it is expiring on July 31st, and it's time for them to work with us in the best ways to get people back to work, kids back to school, and get our country in a way where people can wake up, go to work, feel comfortable, and make sure that their kids can be in school.
But Senator,
as well.
final comment, because we have a member of the other side of the aisle coming following you. But if in fact the economy goes south as a result of the renewed viruses happening in the southern states, that means a lot of people would remain unemployed, and a lot of these people have come to rely on that extra $600 a week. What would you say to them?
Well, just what you just said there. This is $600 a week, David, on top of the unemployment insurance benefits that they do get from their own states. We have a very generous program in Wyoming. We have help wanted signs all over the state of Wyoming, because right now in Wyoming, when you add $600 on top of our already generous unemployment benefits, many people are getting paid a lot more to sit at home than they would get paid to go to work, and we cannot have that. That is a dramatic, heavy, wet blanket on our economy. We want to get people back to work and kids back to school.
Senator Barrasso, great to see you, Senator. Thank you very much for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thank you, David.
And fair